Oh, am I live? Hey everybody, it's SuzyQue. And I'm trying to find my chat is gone. I think I messed things up. While I'm looking for my chat, we're gonna sing along.
Hey everybody, it's SuzyQue and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's SuzyQue. Hey everybody, it's SuzyQue and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's SuzyQue. Hey everybody, it's SuzyQue and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's SuzyQue. Hey everybody, it's SuzyQue. Hey everybody, it's SuzyQue. Na na, hey everybody, it's SuzyQue, so come along with me. Said I'm SuzyQue.
Welcome to Q Aquatics. I'm SuzyQue and I don't know what I'm doing. How is everyone tonight? Oh my gosh, I think I messed up and I don't know how to fix it. I need somebody to be able to walk me through. How is everybody tonight? Because I can guarantee you, I did not ban candy. Oh my gosh, I love candy. I'm looking at the screen and I don't know what to do. So, how is everybody tonight? Funk, are you on? You're a mod, right? Do you know how to fix this? Bob Kaler, do you know how to fix this? That's okay. It's not okay, but I don't know what else to do. I don't know what to do. So, this is how my day's going, let me tell you. So much. And I would like to fix it. Because I missed Candy the last couple weekends. Candy just shared this out. Oh, so she's, but I don't see her in the chat. She may have taken Sunday off. I suspect different, but that's okay. Oh, Candy, I will get this fixed. I don't know what I did either. Oh my gosh. Welcome everybody. There's gotta be a way. If I'm on YouTube, is it gonna make that screeching noise? You know what screeching noise I mean, right? Don't wanna go, I have an idea. Let me see if you can see the other half of my fish room. Oh, look! That's the other half of my fish room, and I'm stalling. And I'm just taking the weekend. So if you guys can check out, this is the fish room and my laundry end. Am I picking up two microphones? Probably. This should be the only one. How about that? She's on the outside looking in, and I'm going to be getting her on the inside, because I'm in my YouTube studio now, even though you guys are on the other end of my fish room. Now, just because I'm in my YouTube studio, she's banned. That's what I'm saying. I guarantee you she's not banned. So in my YouTube studio, guys, where would I find who's banned and who's not? I know you guys know. I know. comments, analytics, subtitles. I can go to videos. I can go to live stream. Somebody's got to know. No, one muckus sounds great. Oh, great. Great, great. Here's my live. It's probably like channel though, right? Channel audit. Oh. We'll go to settings. So I did, oh, here's permissions. Set up, manage permissions. Oh, who wants to edit my, who wants to edit? Come on. Oh, and then I got community. Let's see here. Candy space overhaul. Is that what it says? That's not it. I think you have to know somebody's name because it didn't pop up. And if I can't click her, how do I see who's banned? Oh, Candy, you're all better now. I swear I did not do that. One of my mods is messing with me. Hey, D. I'm just torturing Candy. So now, Candy, you should be able to say something. And if you say something, then I can click on your name. And that's the best I have. She sees us all, but we can't see her. Oh, my gosh. Could you imagine? I just unbanned her and somebody banned her again. Somebody's effing with us. I just unbanned her. How's that? Oh, it's too funny. Uh-oh, Aquafunk, don't mess with me. More than that, don't mess with the moderator. Yeah. Okay, so she's not banned anymore. Streamlabs is banned. Oh, there's 3 people banned that I don't even know how they got banned. Because you guys are awesome. Do I have to hit save? As soon as she lays a comment, I'm going to click on her name unless she gave up on me. No matching user was found. Candy space OVERHUL. Did I get that right? Summon a gum. Oh yeah, she's going to get you all right. No matching users found. I'll just have to wait till she talks. Is that how it works? Oh my. Let's see here. I like that your pick, Lori. So hopefully this worked. I hope it worked because I missed Candy the last couple days. And now I am back on. I'm going to go over to my fish room on the other side and you tell me if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm going to be looking at the chat to see if it's horribly loud, fuzzy. Because what I did is I Skyped myself, or tried to. Susie, she said she put, oh, S at the end, overhauls. That's why it's not doing it. I'm going to mute this because I... Overhauls. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So, let me tell you about how crazy my day is. Candy overhauls. And I don't know if you have my overhauls. She popped back up into my, she's back in there. Somebody's messing. Somebody's messing with you, Candy. I don't know how to fix it. I just take you out and somebody puts you back. They take you out, they put you back. Or maybe I don't really know how to take you out. Hidden users. Yeah, you are a hidden user. Paste the channel of... Oh. I gotta paste the channel link. Add the S to her name. Hey everybody, it's Crazy Girl. Let's see here. Isn't this not funny? Is this funny? Well, let me tell you. As I'm doing this, I am coming down the stairs to shoot. I'm in the middle of 3 videos. As you know, I'm on vacation all week. Can you see me? That might be rude, talking to nothing. Aha. So I'm on vacation this week, and I am in the middle of shooting many films, different pieces. You guys know how it works. Overhauls. I got Candy overhauls. There we go. Got her, opening it up, getting her link. Copy. And now we'll see how this works. Paste. Oh, I hope that worked, because I really don't know. But that is the bestest that I got. So, as soon as I see her, I will feel better. I hope she didn't give up on me. Don't give up on me, Candy. Okay. So I'm walking down the stairs because I'm in the middle of shooting a couple things. You know, doing a water change on a tank. I was cleaning Sophie's cage. Of course, 5 things at once. Can't focus on anything. Coming down the stairs, I trip on my own 2 feet. Thank goodness it was the last step. But my camera smashes into the cement. So I lost my breath. Not because I fell. And it's so funny because people on Facebook are like, oh my God, I hope you're okay. I'm like, I don't care about me. My camera lens broke. Now, it's the only camera I own. And if you remember, I got it for Christmas last year. And as I start doing research, the bleep, bleep, bleep lens is like as much as a camera. It's kind of like when you buy disposable razors. When you go to get the refills, they're just as expensive as a new one. I'm like, holy snap-oly. So, that happened. John is so kind. Do I see her face in here? Oh. Candy. We love you, Candy. Oh, yes, we do. Oh, my gosh. I really know how to mess things up. Oh, she's in there now. She's in there, and she is a mod. And she was in the Hidden Users band. Why not? In Wyoming, exactly. So, let me get caught up on the chat. I'm telling you, that was just part of the day. And I can't even respond on this phone because this is my secret YouTube account that nobody knows about. So I can't even type in here. Oh, does that mean if it said Q Aquatics, I wouldn't see it, right? Because it won't be highlighted. Candy, kick your feet back and sit and relax for tonight. Don't be telling her that, Aquafunk. I haven't seen her in weeks. Weeks, I say. But, yeah, so that was that. My camera lens. Now, John has been very nice. He's like, oh, we'll get another one. Well, my vacation, tomorrow's the last day of my vacation. I haven't done the intro and outro. I tried using my phone, and for some reason I can't get my phone and my computer to talk. Yeah, blah, blah. Who cares, right? Ugh. Candy says, no, Candy says go ahead with the stream. All right, we're going ahead with the stream, but we fixed it, I think. I think I fixed it. If not, I'm going to message you later and see if we can fix that. Oh, I don't even know how that happened with the whole camera thing. I don't even know. That's what I'm saying. So how is everybody here? I have been very busy on my vacation installing a linear piston air pump. Let me give a shout out to Rob93. Yeah, because I had a meltdown. I had a mini meltdown and he helped me. Oh my. Look at everybody in the chat. Thank you guys. Oh my gosh, I can't stand when I'm watching a live stream and all they talk about in the beginning is how their mic doesn't work and this doesn't work, and I'll be dagged, I did the same thing. Priscilla! I'm listening while doing dishes at Candy Overhaul's test. Ah, see, now you can put her name in, right? Technology is a blessing and a curse. It's always a blessing when it works. Always a blessing. But I can give you a sneak preview ahead of time. I have removed 12 air pumps from my fish room. For real, 12. 12 air pumps. I've got large ones, small ones, tall ones, big ones, short ones, fat ones, even ones with pumps. What's that? One, two. Even those with chicken pox love hot dogs. Armor hot dogs. Yes, I did. I went there. But I've unplugged, so that's 12 outlets that are freed up. And I could not believe even some of the smaller air pumps that I had 4 or 5 tanks on it. I was constantly finagling this and that. But let me tell you, day one of my vacation, and the whole reason I'm doing this is because of these power outage tortures me, tortures my fish. Hours. It takes hours for me to convert all the sponge filters over to battery operated. Okay, so my daughter has let me use her generator. You think that'd be better, right? It's just as hard with 12 plugs all over the fish room, trying to get them all plugged into the same strip. Like, my brain could not fathom this. And plugging things in and out, well, first of all, I'm not quite in shape, and crawling around on the floor and crawling them up on the second tier is torturous. Absolutely torturous. That's all I got to say. So I made my mind up to do the linear piston air pump, and I got that video coming out Tuesday because I just finished it, and I couldn't be more proud. Let me tell you, it may not be the most professional looking, but guess what? I did it. No, I did it. So, what'd you say? Oh no, Susan. Oh yeah, looks like we have to go on without Queen Candy. Good thing King Bob has it under control. Oh, Stephen the biologist. So I'm going to put up we're going to try this again now that I'm not all freaking out. This is the other side of my fish room. Well, my microphone's here, but I'm wondering if I go over there, if you guys heard me last time. But I want to show you how big my blue Oscar got. Let me tell you, I'm going to give it a shot over here, guys. Okay? But you have to tell me in the chat, let me get to the microphone. You have to tell me in the chat if you can hear me when I'm over on the Skype phone. I had to walk all the way over here. Can you hear me? Or is it now like acting like there's 2 microphones? Code's in the house. So, can you see this beautiful, absolutely beautiful blue Oscar? Where'd he go? There he is. I am in love and he's doubled in size already. So I just set up this, he was in a 20-gallon quarantine, and now he's in this 29 gallons as he grows out a little bit. Not a big fan of sand, but I did set this one up with sand. Now we can hear you fine. Thank you, guys. And over here, this is my clay gobies. I have 2 of them in here. Hopefully you can see these beautiful, beautiful creatures. I got these during my Rochester fish event with Elizabeth. And I have 2, and I think they're male and female, but I can't confirm. I don't know enough about clay gobies. But I think they are gorgeous. And they're in this one with the sand. Hey, Tiffany. So now over here is my 29-gallon nano tank. Got the idea from Miss Rachel. Absolutely love these little guys. I hear a very loud fish room. Is that mine? Here's Jay, my angry Oscar. And coming up soon, this betta rack up here, see it's kind of sagging a little bit. I will be revamping so these tanks are not looking at them lengthwise, but I'm going to be revamping them to look at them lengthwise. Oh, let's go see my King Triton since I'm here, right? Here's my King Triton. King Triton and Guy Smiley. As you can see, they've pretty much revamped everything. Rearranged all the rocks. I think I'm getting too close to my other microphone. I can kind of hear feedback in my ear. So I'm going to put you guys back here. Put this mic on. There we go. So I'm back. And I put that other phone on. I've been trying for a long time to figure out how to call myself on Skype so that I can walk around with my phone. I think I figured it out. I have to use 2 separate phones because it won't let me call myself, so I had to create another Skype account. It was crazy. Or I could use StreamYard, but it's been a long time since I used StreamYard. And Tiffany White, thank you, got the email. Ooh. It's going to use. So I jumped in halfway through your live stream, JH. I hope Amber is getting some rest and catching up on some R&R. Knowing Amber, though, she's not. I cannot wait to show her my pothos collection and my philodendron collection. She's going to be so impressed. It's not as broad as hers, but I got bit by the bug, guys, and I just absolutely love it. And it's so fun to propagate plants. Like, you just make your own plants. It might take a long time to grow out, but it's like your fish. You got fish you like, and then you start breeding them, and now you got lots of them. So, I did meet up with somebody on the marketplace, I think it was. They had a guppy fry that they were giving away. They said guppies. And after talking to her, she said they were guppy fry, which I'm fine with. And I was able to trade her the guppy fry for a 20-gallon long that I was clearing out. The Oscar tank that I was doing, the 20 long is the same footprint as the 29. So I traded her. And she said when they have babies, when they have more fry, she'll call me and I'll get them too. So that's also. Array Aquatics. Yes, you hear me fine. Oh, awesome. Isn't Triton adorable? What it seems, though, he was a lot more yellow the last 2 months, or at least the last 6 weeks. In the last couple weeks, not as yellow, and I don't know if that's normal. Is that a mood swing, or could that be like he doesn't like the environment, like, or not very fond of sharing the tank with Guy Smiley? So I got to do a little more research. Now I know my Oscars, when I do even a water change, they like lie on the ground, or if I have to put my hand in their tank and grab something, they just sulk. Well, Angry Jay attacks me and sulks. But how old is the Oscar? Let's say I got him, he was already 2 months old. And I got him 3 months ago? I actually have to go back and watch my videos, because when I got, the day I got him, I did a live stream that day, and I was afraid to show him off because he hadn't even started quarantine yet. So I'd say it's probably about 4 or 5 months. So he's still a baby, little baby. So he's gonna like triple in size this first year. I'm very excited. I think my aim is to get a few 120-gallon tanks. But I don't like the long, narrow ones. I like more of the 4 foot by 2 foot ones. I think that is a really nice footprint. Although I guess some fish would have a better advantage in the longer, taller, like discus, say, right? Or these angels. You see these angelfish? I got, where's my babies? These two are not my babies. That one is my baby that I had as fry and has grown up. The other ones I have sold, brought to the auction, that kind of thing, traded with people. This yellow one, I got the size of a dime. It had no, I call them wings. She had no fins whatsoever. It was just a round circle. And I felt so bad for her. And so I got her. Now look at her. She's amazing. And with her, at the same time, I got this little long finned angelfish. So I love my angelfish. And I got some tetras in here. Cherry barbs. And this beautiful gold severum. And I just added, out of quarantine, this little, I want to say it's a turquoise severum, but I don't think so. I think it's another severum. 12 bar severum, is that what thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 bar severum. I don't know. I'm not very up to date on my severum names, but I love that tank. Love it. Oh, let me see. Guy Smiley, yeah. Sorry I'm late. Anonymous aquarium lover. Monday mornings at work suck. What's Jay mad about? Says, oh, he is so mad. I removed all the mold from his floor of his tank when I did a water change. Usually I just do a water change. I don't disrupt him. I know he likes it, but this time I did a deep cleaning all the way on the bottom. Oh my gosh, you would have thought I took away his food. And I know he does not eat mom. He's not like a little tiny fish sifting through that mom, but wom. But yeah, that's why he was angry at me. That was a smooth camera transition, was it? What? I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm going back. Oh, Marco's in the house. How many aquariums are there in this fish room? 45. 45 aquariums. And 1, 2, 3, 4 of the smaller ones on the bottom I'm not counting because they're just set up for in case of, you know, I have to remove one of the ambunas or I get fish and I need a hospital tank, or that kind of thing. But I am thinking about getting rid of, and getting rid of is a relative term, not utilizing these bottom aquariums anymore. I do not enjoy getting on the ground looking at my fish. For criminy jickets, I'm 60 years old. I don't want to be crawling on the ground anymore. I want everything to be here, or eye level would be even better. Like, that's what I want. I know that would make it harder to take care of, but I got a great idea for those tanks that are on the bottom. So the tanks on the bottom I was thinking about turning into like open topped palindariums. So I'll have water, you know, I can do like shrimp or some of the fry, maybe some of the guppy fry or whatever. Building a layer for plants and have it like a grow tank area, maybe a whole wall of moss. That's what I'm thinking. Because if you're standing up looking down, there's only like 2 tanks I really enjoy like that. My axolotl, standing up looking down, is great. When I had the goldfish inside, standing up looking down, that's like they're meant to look down on, right? They look great. But the shell dwellers, I just see colonies of shells. Like I don't really see the shell dwellers unless I get down on the ground to look. So that was not a good choice on the ground. But if it was a palindarium or a terrarium with maybe some of my more rare plants I'm trying to grow, or some of the miniature leaves that I'm trying to cultivate, I think that would be amazing. Was your Trimac initially alone in the tank? Yes, Raul. He was alone. I got him. He was about that big. He was alone. In his quarantine tank, he was alone. That was a 40-gallon breeder. Then I moved him over. When I moved him over to the 90-gallon tank, the same day I moved him over, I put a divider in and moved Guy Smiley over, because that is another Amphilopas, and he was this big, already getting this big, and I knew the 29-gallon he was in was not going to cut it very much longer. And I thought, let me see. And did you see the way they set up their territories? Now, they're still separated, but they look like they're trying to get at each other. So I would love to hear if that indicates. I feel you, Q. No tanks lower than 30 inches. Exactly. I just wish I could expand and not like, okay, if I get rid of the ones in the bottom, that's all I got. Which right now, I would just have to make some hard choices. I know I don't mean kicking people out of my house. Like, I have several hobbies. I make dollhouse furniture. I have a lot of dollhouses. I love to create and make landscaping and dollhouse furniture. I got my table. I have a table saw that's 4 inches big. So you could imagine collecting lumber and things to make for dollhouses takes up a lot of space. The workshop, a lot of little shelves and things. That whole back area is filled with dollhouse materials and things to make. It's my like workshop. That I don't really have any tanks in there. I have one 16-gallon wide. Let's see if this works. I have one 16-gallon wide. Can you see that? That one right there. But aside from that, not so much. Not so much. Bah. So I'd have to make some hard choices. Like I just it's kind of hard for me to make because I have a lot of hobbies that I absolutely enjoy. Obviously, I kind of look as the fish, reptile, and plants as one. That's like my living creatures. That's my like symbiotic. That's not even a hobby. That's like a passion. I love Texas Hold'em, but that doesn't take up any space in my house, so that's pretty cool. I love making my miniatures and my doll houses. I actually want to make a little pond and create things like that. That's awesome. Takes up a lot of space. My motorcycle. I have a motorcycle. John has John has 2 motorcycles, so there's no garage space. My daughter has a little 750 bike that she'll be taking out of there, but it's still, there's not a whole lot of room. Plus, I have my wood workshop out in the garage. So I feel like I have so many hobbies that I need a larger space. I don't think my choice should be to get rid of things in a hobby that I love, if that makes sense. Oh, Mary's in the house. Hello, Q and everyone. Stopping in to give you some love. We have a house full here and have a cookout. Where are you at? I wasn't invited. I'm hungry. It's so funny though, because right when the camera broke and my lens shattered, crushed me, at the same time I'm getting ready for the live stream, and then that's when Aquafunk called and said, you know, candy's banned. I'm like, what? John's like, food's here. I'm like, I can't eat. I can't even eat. Like, I can't. Now I'm hungry. Are any of those 40-gallon turtle aquarium tanks actually safe to use for aquariums? Ooh. So, Streetwise, I'm not going to answer that. All my 40-gallon breeders that I buy for aquariums, I used for my turtles. I don't know if turtle tanks, I should say, reptile tanks are made with a thinner glass. I don't think it's a silicone as much as the glass is thinner. I'm not an expert on this, but I've never seen them also sold as turtle tanks. I've seen them sold as reptile enclosures that are 40 breeders. I personally would get a 40 breeder from the dollar per gallon sale, unless you're in like another country. If you're not in the United States, I don't think you have dollar per gallon sales. But I think it's the thickness of the glass more so than the silicone. I personally would not do it. But I'm going off of my fear, not experience, if that makes any sense. So yeah, the reptiles tanks I would not. Tiny fry and shrimp will be hard to find in a bottom tank without crawling on the floor. Got a good point. Yeah. So maybe just a terrarium. But I can't really have you can have a terrarium without animals in it, right? Oh, maybe my isopods. Maybe if I had some of my critters in there that won't crawl out. But then again, if I have a wall of moss, they could crawl out. It's not like a wall of glass. They can't crawl up. I have to think about this. I visited the little hole in the wall pet store here, and they had baby Florida soft shells. Are they selling them? I know in my state, they don't sell anything under 4 inches, and I would have to go to a reptile show. I guess that's a workaround. What do they call it? Sidestepping the law. You know, I'm an educational channel, so although I am more of a experience-based channel, not an educational, as you will see if you watch my linear piston air pump video coming out Tuesday. I had no idea what I was doing, and I can't stand showing that side of me sometimes because, well, it's obvious. I just got excited that I had a new ladder even, you know, or a pencil, or I drilled a hole in the PVC, and I was pretty, you know, and I didn't drill it all the way through. And do I have some lettering showing? Oh, hell to the yeah, everywhere, because I was so in over my head, but you know what? I kept persevering. I kept going. And the end product, you know what? If I had to, I could paint over some of the text if I wanted to. I am just thrilled that everything, I even got extra sponge filters, and I have a sponge filter, I don't know what you would call it. Not a good place to be if you're a sponge filter. You're just sitting in a 20-gallon tank filled with water and covered in the, what I call, you know, the colony of microorganisms that are in your sponge. Some people call it brown mud, but we know that brown mud is very good for your aquarium. As long as it stays inside the filter and not, you know, all over your aquarium. But yeah, that sounds like an amazing hobby, making dollhouse stuff. And oh, it is so amazing. So most of my life, I like to craft and make things, but I had a hard time finishing things. So if I was making a rug, I would never finish it. But when you're making a rug this big, it's a lot easier. Then I started with the woodworking. And what it is dollhouse furniture is very expensive. So I went to get a couch, and it cost me like $20. A dollhouse couch. So all I had to do, and this is before Google, I had to get some books from the library and look at how to make a couch. So I started learning how to make a couch, how to upholster it, definitely getting down to scale. So I work in 3 different scales, 1/12, 1/24, and 1/44. scales when I'm making things, and it has to be precise. It has to be to scale because I'm very particular about scale. But I love it, and especially if I can combine all of my hobbies somehow. Like fairy gardens is very close because all the plants would be to scale and it would look like a landscaping. Kind of, if you've ever been to or seen the Philadelphia Flower Show, they have those miniatures set in the wall that are live scaped. It's really nice. That would be one. Or if I could create fish tank decor specific to people, because I'm pretty good with Fimo clay, but it couldn't be Fimo clay because Fimo clay breaks down after years of being in water. But those kind of things, if I could somehow pull all my hobbies together into one. Susie, are you planning to build a large aquarium? Maybe instead of some small aquariums. I'm not building any. I've never thought about building any, I should say. But yes, when my daughter and boyfriend live over here, when they're getting a house, and when they get a house, I plan on getting 3 or 4 larger aquariums, all from the waist up, because I have a lot of fish. You see my frontosas? Let's see here. I've got a lot of fish that are going to be getting quite larger. So these frontosas, the blue moor-eyes are going to get large. My trimac, he's going to get large. My 2 electric blue Jack Dempseys. Do you see these back here? Not smooth that time, JH. I don't know. Can you see them? This tank. Oh, they're kind of hiding, so they're hard to see. But right now, they're probably only about 8 inches big. But they're going to get quite large. They are going to get quite large. So, what else do I have that's going to get, like the angelfish, I'm not too worried about. They're only going to get like that big. It's my Amphilopas. Oh, my Oscars. I got 3 Oscars now. So, I am planning, and these are not the kind of fish that you could all put in the same large tank. And upstairs I have an Oscar. So yeah, I'm planning on getting larger tanks. But I never thought about building a tank. Although I would like to build an indoor turtle haven, let's just say. You know, using the 2 back walls as their backdrop, you know, and have it like landscaped into a pond with waterfalls in there. Now that room would be so high, humid, and warm that plants would just blossom in there. I would have overhead lights, but the overhead lights would be like grow lights, and the UVB lights would be closer to the turtles for like the 5 months, 6 months that they're inside. I would love to. Now, me building a whole pond indoors in my basement, John thinks I'm crazy. No. And he lives here now, so he's going to have a say in it, so. So Dragonlair are saying they should be. See, I'm glad there's other people in the chat. I'm based my opinion on whether you can use a 40-gallon reptile tank on fear. That they don't look as strong. They're much lighter than the 40-gallon breeder, so I just assumed the glass was smaller. So, no, I'm planning on getting larger tanks, but not building them. Your fish room looks amazing. Thank you. I've been working on it. Floor tanks are cool if you don't mind sitting on the floor. I don't like high-up tanks or have to drag the step stool with me. Exactly. When I was buying my ladder, they had this fancy ladder, but it wasn't made in the USA, so I didn't get it. But they had this fancy ladder that was like scaffolding. And I'm like, and it was like 5 foot long. Like, that would be perfect. I wouldn't have to move it, but then again, it would cover up the bottom tanks. And I only have like, I mean, I could touch the ceiling, so it's probably 6 foot ceilings. Maybe 7 foot ceilings. Thirsty Rab is here. Next time you are in Rochester, I will have to show you Lilliput dollhouse and miniature stores. Oh my gosh, I have seen The name of that store in my Dollhouse magazine since the 1970s. Never even thought, is it still there? All our brick and mortar stores around here they're done. And it was just long before the house arrest. They're just done. They've gone online or the people passed away. So Lilliput is still in business. I probably have some magazines from the 1970s that have their advertisement in there. Oh, I bet you it's the same store too. Thirsty says, good day. I just got up. Missed half of you still before. Good morning, Heath. How are you? This is your Monday morning, right? Now, is this a holiday for you? Because it's a holiday weekend for me. Build a tall tank, put a dollhouse. Oh my gosh. I would love to have fish with pet people inside. So, you know, have all the fish swimming around with a little coffee table with a dollhouse and people in the dollhouse. I think that would be a hoot. Oh my gosh. I just have to figure. Now, I did watch that show. I wasn't fond of the show or what I heard about tanks. But I did like how they took items and made them aquarium proof. I just have to learn how that process works. Because maybe that's... I know there's got to be a way to utilize, because I believe making the dollhouse stuff, I have some skill. I have some talent. I would consider myself an artist in that area. Not drawing pictures, but a different kind of artist. And I can create some amazing things in miniature. So that is great. Have my fish have pet people. That I like a lot. A lot. Hello, everyone's saying hello, Thirsty D. I missed you this morning. I'm telling you, I had a tough morning, man. Axolotls like floor tanks. That's right, and it stays much cooler down there. Much cooler. Did you just say Candy is banned? I feel shame. Yes. For some reason, she was in my banned folder. I didn't put her there. I swear I didn't put her there. I love Candy. I like Candy. Am I showing my age? Okay, yeah, stop. Mary, are you homesick and craving for turtles? Oh. Hello, down the wormhole. I love that name. Paige, D. Lori and Bob, good morning. Look at everybody. Okay, Funk, he's back, and he's so messy trying to text and eat barbecue ribs. Ooh, yeah, don't do that. Ooh, don't do that. But you can just do that talk thing, but I don't know if your talk thing can make everything capitalized, can it? I am Marco in Kentucky. And this pet shop had kind of baby turtles and lots of Eastern box turtles. So being in Pennsylvania, I am not allowed to be in possession of Eastern box turtles. I have written to the State Game Association. I was going to say the game warden. State game, not gaming, that's casinos. The people in charge of all our wildlife in Pennsylvania. And I wrote them a big long letter, and they haven't responded. So then this year I emailed them and attached the big long letter about these 2 Eastern box turtles. I have heard nothing back. So my next step is going to be, there is a sanctuary in New Jersey. He does turtle crossings. He is amazing. Him and his wife are amazing turtles. He does a lot with the terrapins. Dang. I'll think of his name. But I was going to contact him to find out what next. Because in my state, I am not allowed to be in possession of Eastern box turtles. Vampire crabs. Vampire crabs would be good. Isopods and copepods. But yeah, they're very tiny. The isopods aren't too tiny. But I think if I had a wall of moss and they were getting under there and eating all the wood that they could find, they would crawl right out. And I don't want isopods in my house, the ones that I've cultivated in my tanks. There's 52 on. What? Oh my gosh. Thank you guys. Mary Page. Aren't Eastern box turtles protected federally? Probably not in her state because she's in Kentucky. I don't know. I think that's pretty much a coast thing, like an East Coast. I could be wrong. So far tonight, I'm 2 for 2 wrong. So, counting candy, that's 3 for 3. That's 3 strikes. I'm out. You're out. This little pet shop here used to trade with, and I'm going to go back. Oh, very nice. I'm heartbroken, Mary Page. My mom's brother's uncle, Vinton, and my mom's... Oh, I'm sorry, Melvin. Heath, I banned candy from this channel forever. Now, I know Aquafunk is playing because he would never ban candy. Streetwise. Thanks, Susie. Dragon, PMK. What did PMK say? I should take... Oh, yeah, calipers. That'll test the glass to see. I just prefer black silicone for aesthetics. I have low tanks like you. And do I have manually... Oh, Sharon, you are not kidding. I love my Python. Game changer in the aquarium fish keeping hobby. They do nothing for these tanks. Nothing. I forgot. That's another reason why I would like to start to gradually eliminate all these lower tanks and keep things here. Can you hang a tank from the ceiling? Just talking out loud, just, you know. But yeah, there is not enough, I guess, pressure in the tank to create the siphon or to continue the siphon, or it's just too low to keep the siphon going. So I got to do one of these into a bucket. Although I'm getting pretty good, I don't have to anymore. I can loop, loop, loop and get it going. Getting much better at it. But some of these smaller tanks, there's not even enough space to get that siphon going. And if you know what I think you know what I'm talking about. I'd hate to be her this morning. No, you'd hate to be Funk. I do believe they are Dragon Lair. Ooh, they're very sketchy. I could be wrong. I'm saving them. So I constantly, how are the Oscars cute? I just showed, I'm going to see if you can see. I got my, have you heard of the blue Oscar? Love, love, love this blue Oscar. I'm going to go real quick because he wasn't, I don't think he was here. He was still sleeping. This is for you, Heath. Can you hear me? I think you can. Heath, this blue Oscar, just a baby still, but I absolutely adore him. Oh, so he is doing very well. So I had to come back real quick. I hope you got a chance to see him. Because it's so weird, because it's like way over on the other side of the basement, but I wanted you to see him. That Aqua Rob, what's the best way to acclimate fish? That would depend. Did they come in the mail and then they've been traveling for 3 days? Did you pick them up from a local fish store? Are they going from freshwater to brackish? Are they fish? So it all depends on what I need more information to give my opinion on the best way to acclimate fish. Because if you're going from freshwater to saltwater or freshwater to brackish, it's going to be a very different acclimation than if they came in the mail and just temperature acclimate, and then as soon as you slice that box, it's like turns to poison. Or I just picked them up at my fish store and they've only been in the bag an hour. I'm going to acclimate my fish all different ways depending on the environment and where they're coming from. That's just me. How's the dragon? So the water dragon is getting huge. 4 foot by 4 foot by 2 foot enclosure that I'm going to turn bioactive this fall because he's probably going to sleep anyway. The skink is doing amazing. Amazing. The bearded dragons. Now, Sheila, she's hitting 10 years old. She's kind of slowing down. I can't even think about it, but she's kind of slowing down. But the other three, the one I adopted, I call her Myrtle. I forget her name. I know it began with an M, but I call her Myrtle. She's big and fat and happy and healthy. The Silky is starting to fight back on getting baths. And she needs like a bath like every day because, you know, I got to keep her skin moist. But the Silky's doing good too. They're all doing good except for Sheila. She's getting old. What did Priscilla say? Go to your local fish store. Ask them if they can get IM tanks. It's really IQ Clarity thick glass with black silicone. Look at Priscilla. She got the knowledge. I love it. Aqua Rob. Just tell the new fish, brace yourself and then drop them in. Oh my gosh, Aquafunk. Make a dollhouse fish tank, I have, with different stories and stuff and houses some shrimp. It would look cool. So I have made fish tanks and I've made bearded dragon tanks and I have a Sophie tree. So I have miniature critters just like I have, but I've never done the opposite to be able to put in there. Yes, Susie has multiple tank. Yeah, maybe. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, you've been watching me from the get-go. I appreciate that and helping me along the way. I'm moving my tub inhabitants indoors. I got 15 for them. So let me tell you, there's the last couple nights, not tonight, but the last couple nights, it got pretty cool at night. It started making me thinking, remember last Sunday it got dark by 7. I got to start finding places for all my fry. So right now I'm putting the GoPro in all the tubs to see. I already saw 2 tubs, no fry. I have no fry for the paradise fish. I have no fry for my Danios. My live bearers, I got a ton of fry. But I still got to check a couple more tubs. But it's time I start thinking about bringing them in. Yes, Bob Kaler, that is the same. Don't use reptiles, tanks as aquatics. Thank you, Danks. See? Glass on the floor. Oh, rock. Let me tell you, I took a stab somewhere in the back of my head. And I'm going along with you, Tank. I just shortened dang tanks to tank. I love the camera angles in the fish room. Nice setup. Thank you, JH. This is my basement. And you'll see this in the video. I only got like a minute left, but setting up the linear piston air pump, I can't wait to show everybody. By the time I was done, I had 7 garbage bags filled with garbage. Things that I thought I'd use and oh my gosh. How does that happen? How did I even walk around in here? 7 kitchen tall bags filled with garbage. Yeah, it's bad. It was bad. But now I can walk around. I can move the ladder around. Maybe make dollhouse furniture for the fish. It's so funny. I did that with my very first tank. And who was it? Was it Dustin? Somebody said, oh my gosh, that looks like a child set it up. It looks really nice. I'm like, oh, great. I aquascaped it like a dollhouse miniature setting. And somebody remarked, I want to say it was Dustin, but somebody like that. Oh, it looks like it would win the kids series. And he didn't mean it meanly. I guess he was just like, yeah, that's cute. I have a TV in the fish tank dollhouse. Exactly. I was thinking about making a bathroom scene and setting up the bathroom. We like candy. Oh my gosh, am I far behind? I am so far behind. Oh my gosh, did I get a super chat? Hold on. I just scrolled. I don't want to miss a super chat before I go, guys. It's hard to see. $9.99. Bring candy back. Bob, you're going to make me cry. But I agree. Bring candy back. Oh, you're right, Q. He's scared of candy. He should be scared. He should be really scared. I love that I can talk smack about Candy. She's not banned anymore, folks, so you better watch it. She's just taking the night off. She can see everything you're writing about her, so you be careful. I use a pump to pump the water out. I got a lot of tiny fish down there. I'm afraid. And I got this bed of fish down here. Amber gave me, and I would never put a pump in there. I don't want to, like, you know, mess with his mojo. Thank you, SuzyQue. I appreciate it very much. I am so far behind, guys. I am so sorry. But thank you very much for the super chat, Bob Kaler. What lighting do you use in your aquariums? Anything and everything cheap. Whatever I can afford, I get. The Home Depot lights, much algae. Horrible. I can see why people get actual aquarium lighting. Almost all of them are set up on timers. I can see that this tank doesn't even have a light. It's just the light from the ceiling. So they're all different. All different. Everyone is whatever I can pick up at an auction, trade somebody for, because those lights are expensive. Whew. I've seen many LEDs. Yes, I got some fluorescent lamps, and I've got grow lamps, and I've got the two axolotls have lamps that are kind of turned off. And I actually have T5 lamps, T8 lamps, all different. I've got just a mix match. Nothing is like the same. Nothing. Oh, Veterans Aquatics. I caught the tail end. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Get some 4-foot shop lights from Walmart under 20 bucks. But are they going to be the same as these Home Depot ones that just cause so much algae? Or maybe I just have to have them on less. All right, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it because that's what I want. I don't want an actual light on every tank if I could put a light over the whole row of tanks. Now, this is a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 40 breeders. So I don't care how long, I can attach them to the rack above them. They wouldn't be sitting on the tank. The rack above them, that would be good. 52 likes! Thank you, guys. Oh my gosh, I can't even get over how fast this hour went by. Thank you so much, and we'll see what's going on over here real quick. There's my Oscar and my clay gobies. I love the clay gobies, man. Love the clay gobies. So yeah, I thank everybody who came out tonight and made me feel bad. I feel horrible, Candy. We're going to fix this forever. We're going to fix it. Can you ban somebody from ever being banned? Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome. And you know how I'm going to end this, right? Sing it with me.
Hey everybody, it's SuzyQue and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotic stew, so come along with me, it's SuzyQue. Hey everybody, it's SuzyQue and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotic stew, so come along with me, it's SuzyQue. Hey everybody, it's SuzyQue and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's SuzyQue. Hey everybody, it's SuzyQue. Hey everybody, it's SuzyQue. Na na, hey everybody, it's SuzyQue, so come along with me. Said I'm SuzyQue.